Hi my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jasmine, and as you guys read in today's title, we are going to be doing my everyday makeup routine. And I truthfully love wearing my makeup very skin-like, very natural, very minimum, very dewy and radiant is the vibe that I always want my skin to look like. So if you're wanting to achieve this look, go ahead and keep on watching. Do subscribe to my channel so you never miss out on videos just like this one. And let's get into it. Good morning, beautiful. So before we start on the makeup portion of this video, I just want to emphasize that I just did my skincare. That is one of the most important parts to achieving this look. You want to make sure that your skin is well hydrated and that these products can sit very well. Go ahead and show you all the products that I do use for my morning skincare, which is in this cute little bag that I actually got when I was in New York. The first thing, I wash my face with a gentle moisturizer. Currently I use the La Roche-Posay, really good. I did go to a dermatologist to really figure out what was going on with my skin and to realize that less is more. Let me just say that again, less is more when it comes to skincare. After using a gentle cleanser, I go ahead right in with this Snail Mucin from CosRx, which is one of my favorite products. It really does hydrate the skin exactly what you want, and it gives this like elasticity. I go in with a hydrating toner. I really love the Rhode Milky Hydrating Toner, but I don't have that currently. So I just went to my local Target and picked up Bombay Milky Toner, which is this one. My skin, drink this up. With these two things, my skin really does look hydrated, and then I go into my gua sha routine. Doing that, I go in with just a moisturizer. Currently, I am using the Laneige Water Bank moisturizer. This can change by the season. Usually during the winter months, I would like a moisturizer that is a little bit thicker and more hydrating. And on the summer times, like it is currently, I like to go in with a moisturizer that is a little bit more lightweight and that doesn't feel heavy on the skin. Last thing, and if you are not using this, girl, we gotta talk. It's gonna be SPF. It's one of the most important parts for me, and especially living in Florida, it is crucial that you are applying your SPF every single day. I am in love with this one. It's from Summer Fridays. It's also this very milky texture. My skin literally drinks this up, and I don't think that I'll ever change my SPF unless I find something else that I really truly enjoy. That is my skincare in the morning. It goes into a gentle cleanser, essence, a toner, a moisturizer. If you want to add eye cream in there, you can, and especially your SPF. So I let those things set into my skin, and then I go on about my morning and then come back and do my makeups. My last tip about achieving good skincare as well in skin is honestly one thing that I feel a lot of people lack in, and it's drinking enough water. I drink at least 3 liters to a gallon of water each and every day, and I swear that that is the reason why my skin stays as hydrated as it is. Feel like you have your skincare down and packed, and for some reason you still feel like your skin isn't giving the glow within. I really would recommend adding in a pantheritic acid into your vitamin stack, and also drinking enough water. Water is gonna be your best friend, girl, and I'm gonna swear by that, all right? All right, now to get into the makeup portion of this video. I'm just gonna put my hair back. I am trying to achieve my makeup to look very skin-like, just adding in a little bit more color and dimensions to my face. So the first thing that I always go with is my Refy Sculpt primer. I really do enjoy this primer, and honestly, anything from Refy is one of those brands that really do understand that or minimum makeup look that I am trying to achieve. Actually makes your makeup stay in place or has a place to stick on to. Any primer will work. I really want that glowy look. So I do go in with a more glowy primer. But as that dries, I'm gonna go in with my Refy Clear Brow Sculpt. Another Refy product that I honestly adored. At first, I really didn't know if I liked this product because it does have like this white glue cast, but really just need to know how to apply this. I really want them to get tacky and it's gonna look funny right now, but on the other side of this, which is awesome, you have this dual brush, which then go ahead and brush them up. But for right now, I'm just gonna let that do its magic, and I am now gonna go into my Say drops. And honestly, I'm already tan. I don't really need much more tanning, but it's summer. I'm gonna do a little squirt of this. I don't do a lot. Apply it mainly to the outsides of my forehead and a little bit the center. I'm gonna let that soak in, and I'm gonna go back into my eyebrows. This side of the brush on the Refy brow gel. And what I'm just gonna do is literally brush up my eyebrows. And you'll see that it kind of like has like this white glue thing, but like just keep brushing it out. Keep brushing it out and shape it up. They're gonna be set all day. So I'm basically gonna do the same thing on the other side. The eyebrows are completely done. I am gonna go into my next step, which is concealer, and using the Refy concealer. It's in the number 13, and this one is pretty awesome. I really like this concealer because again, it's a mix of a concealer and a serum put together, and it really gives you that illuminated, brightening look underneath your eyes. And because I don't use foundation, because I truthfully feel like foundation is just a little too heavy for my skin, and honestly for the look that I'm going for, just like this. And then another one right above. And other areas that I like to put my concealer on is right by my nose, this side. I like to kind of like carve out this side because I will be putting on bronzer, a little bit on my chin, and then a tad on my nose. And use this Refy brush. I swear, I love Refy, I'm telling you. Smaller taper side to blend out my concealer. I want you to realize it's not a swipe, it's more like a tap, okay? Tap. And move that product around. And really concentrating on lifting the eye, giving that illusion of a more lifted, sculpted face. And then I just go in with the same side, start blending out more of that concealer. And then doing the other side. So the concealer is basically the foundation that I am using. And again, I just like to blend it, make it very seamless. I'm gonna start adding in color back into my skin by bronzing things up. And I think that this product is not talked about nearly enough, and honestly, might be like putting you guys on game. The Anastasia Cream Bronzer. And I got it in the color Caramel. I don't know about y'all, but I grew up watching YouTube, and if you had the Renaissance palette back then, you're an OG. Like, just saying. If you had the Renaissance palette from Anastasia, you were that bitch, okay? And I was that bitch. I literally had that, okay? I go in with my other Refy brush, which is their dual in, and it's for cream and I believe foundation. I use the stippling part because I don't want that much product, so all I do is kind of like dab it in there, is get the side of the cap and kind of just like off any excess that there is. And now I just start to apply it to the hollow sides of my cheek, line it, and then again on top of the forehead, just bronzing up the skin. I feel like I just came off of vacation, and this is gonna be the perfect bronzer when I go to Puerto Rico. I'm just so excited. To my forehead a little bit. I have a very small forehead, so I don't apply too much, but I apply a little. And I really concentrate cream right where my blush and where my cheek is to really give me that defined look. And then I add a little bit on my chin, and then I drag it down my neck. And again, just to give you that bronzed look. And then I apply a little bit, if I can, just on my nose. If you want a smaller brush, you can do that. I'm just lazy and I don't want to buy another one. Let's be honest. And to the opposite side of that brush, and just like really blend it back in, like stipple it into my skin. We're almost done, literally. After we're done bronzing up the skin, I want to go back into my concealer and make sure that I set it. So I use this Veil translucent powder from Hourglass. Apply my translucent powder underneath my eyes, and then areas that I don't want my makeup to really move. Use one of these little sponges. I'm sure you can buy them on Amazon, but what I'm gonna do is just put my sponge in here, up some product, but what I like to do, tap it on the back side of this so that there's not a lot of product on here, because sometimes when you put it on there, it just seems like it becomes cakey, and if you're trying to achieve that look of more skin, you want to make sure that you tap off the excess. So I just go right in. I apply it to the areas that have my concealer. So it's just put it on my chin, and wherever I kind of like sculpted out my cheeks, I'll just put a little bit. To move it, because after I put my setting spray on, it's gonna melt everything. So right now I kind of look a little crazy, but that's okay. It's always the process of doing makeup. The next step is my favorite step, and it's a blush. And I mean, I feel like every girl has been obsessing over blush. The Patrick Ta She's Blushing. And I'll be honest, I have like the emotional attachment to this color, because the first time I actually wore it was on my wedding day, and my makeup artist, if you're watching this, thank you so much. You did such an incredible job doing my makeup, and she put this color on me, and I was like, baby girl, I'm attached now. It's like the perfect color of not too much, not too little, but you know, she's blushing, she's giggling, you know, she got a little color into her skin. So what I do know is that a lot of people like to go in with the powder and then the cream with a wet beauty blender. But honestly, what I just do is I tap into the powder and into the cream, just like that, on my Refy brush, tap off anything that's excess, and then I just go in again. Really applying this color just on my cheeks, lifting as well. Again, I sometimes come into my temples, and then the excess of it I like to do is just put it on my nose. It gives you that illusion of like being like kind of like sunburnt, and I love that look. And bronze up a little bit more, and I'm gonna be using this NARS bronzer in the color San Juan. What? And I'm about to be going to San Juan in a couple of weeks. That's kind of crazy. I didn't even know. I thought this was the Laguna one, because that's the one I usually get. So this, which you know, she is truly loved because she has a dent. I'm just gonna go ahead, same brush that I use my bronzer with, and just bronze up the skin a little bit more. Same areas. It's one of my favorite parts, and you don't have to do it, but I fun into your makeup. I use this little pen for fake freckles, and I do have another one in my bag, Freck Nor. I really enjoy this one for fake freckles. Application of it sometimes can be a little bit off, especially when it starts drying out, which this one is definitely dried out. I don't even know why I have it right now. freckles around the area of the nose and down the cheeks. It just really gives in this more playful look that I really truly enjoy. You can skip this if you want, but I'm gonna go ahead and add them in and sometimes find my actual beauty mark. The last step, actual face, is then adding in one more blush, and it's this Milk Jelly blushes. And honestly, I didn't know what the hype was about until I purchased one, and I honestly love it. This really gives you that look of you got like sunburnt, but use them on your lips. You can use them on your cheeks, which is what I'm gonna be doing today. So go in and basically apply this blush right where I kind of put those freckles, just to give that illusion that I got sunburnt or something. So again, I'm just gonna go ahead, blend that out. I like to put this on my lips. So now that that is applied, I'm just gonna go ahead, curl my lashes with this Shiseido curler. Honestly, the best eyelash curlers that I've ever used. It's before, so look at the difference. Before, after. Go in with some mascara, and I've really been liking this Caliray mascara. It's a waterproof mascara. A little bit of product so that they can hold still. Last thing to this makeup look before we put on our lip is basically a setting spray. I really love this one from Charlotte Tilbury. Very much dewy, skin-like look. See how like now everything's just like everything just melted into the skin, which that's what you want. And the last thing that I'm gonna do is my lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and top it with my favorite lip balm, and everybody knows this, and I'm sure it's your favorite too, but it's the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm, and this one's in the iced coffee. Oh my God, this smells so good. I love me a taupey brown red lip. And that is my everyday makeup routine that you can wear absolutely anywhere. It lasts me all day, all night, and I truthfully love it just because it really just enhances my features. I wear this to the gym, going grocery shopping, going to my coffee shop runs, or even date nights with my husband. This is my go-to look that I do all the time. So I will be linking everything in my description box. Really enjoyed this video and got some tips or maybe some inspiration on how you can also achieve this minimum makeup look. I honestly love it. It makes me feel so beautiful and put together, which is obviously the goal. Let me know what you think about this look. Leave a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel because it truthfully helps me grow so much. But I really appreciate you. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.